Hey my little raggities, what is up? How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? If you are new here, I am Raina Swan, your new book bestie, and today we are going to be looking through the arcs that Macmillan Audio sent me for the month of May, and I'm going to choose the arcs that I would like to read for them or listen to for the month of May. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you guys why I chose the arcs that I chose and what was my thought process behind picking those specific arcs. And then, of course, if you want me to do an arc taste test in another video, I can do that as well. Just let me know in the comments, okay? And if you see any books that's been on your radar while we're doing our little scroll here, comment them below, because a lot of the times I don't really know what's coming out. Like I don't have my ear to the streets like that. So if I do see something that I've seen before, I'm really excited because I'm like, oh my God, I've seen this. Like I feel like I'm a part of the club, but because really I don't be paying attention to nothing but what I got going on over here. So when I do see something that looks familiar, or I see an author's name that I'm like, oh, I know who that is, I get so excited. But a lot of times I don't be knowing none of these people. I don't be recognizing none of the covers. So help me help myself. So if you see something that, you're like, that was a good one, you should have went with that, or I'm glad you chose that one, let me know, okay? So let's get into this video. Okay, y'all, so now that we've picked out the books, let's get into what they're about and why I chose these ones out of all the others, okay? So first on the list, the reason why I chose We Live Here Now by Sarah Pembroke is because I like a good creepy story. Okay, so I'm hoping this one gives me all the creepy vibes that I need. I'm trying to find a really good ghost story that's gonna wow me. I haven't really stumbled across one that really wowed me just yet. So we're gonna see if this one is gonna be the one, because if it's not, I might just give up on all ghost stories going forward, okay? So this is about Emily. Emily was in a tragic, almost fatal car accident, and she is still recovering. She's still taking her meds, still trying to get back to health. And during this process, her and her husband, they move into a new home that they thought would be their dream. But the home is is starting to do some really creepy things that Emily notices, and the house doesn't do these creepy things unless Emily is alone. And so Emily is trying to figure out, is this stuff really happening, or if she's just imagining it because she's taking on these medications, okay? And also, she's starting to feel like someone was murdered in this home. But there's no proof, there's no evidence, she just has a feeling. And so she's trying to uncover some truths while also not minding her own business, because she got her own secrets. Her and her husband both got their own secrets that we're just gonna be able to see unfold. So I'm interested in seeing how that goes. I want to be creeped out. I want to be scared. Okay, I want all the smoke. Okay, speaking of smoke, next up we have Up in Smoke by Nick Brooks, and this one is a story about honesty, family, sacrifice, peer pressure. Let's get into it. Okay, so Cooper is being pressured into looting a store during a local march. He is being peer pressured by someone he looks up to like a brother. And that would be Jason. So Jason done talked him into looting the store. So Cooper and his little silly self go down there to the local march and loot stores with his, friends, and they doing what they do. And all of a sudden, pop, 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 shots ring out. Somebody end up dead. They do a little investigation. They see Cooper and his little dumbass friends running off. They think he did it. He's involved. They got ski masks on. So, Cooper's just hoping they don't figure out who's who. Long story short, Jason, he is caught up in it. They think he did it. Now he's sitting in jail. Monique, his ride or die sister, she is, like, what did you say about my brother? Like, she's very much, I do not play about my brother. So she is teaming up with Cooper to figure out, how to get Jason out of this mess, because she knows he didn't do it. She's even willing to go talk to the person who actually did do it. And, time is ticking, time is running out, and Jason might be going down for this, and Cooper might be coming along with him. So I am really interested in seeing this play out, because I love stories with strong sibling bonds. I love a little razzle dazzle with badass kids. So I think this is going to be a 5-star book for me. This comes out May 5th. Macmillan, y'all need to give me more time to listen to these arcs, okay? I want to be able to read them way beforehand. Now, granted, they did give it to me a week ago, but y'all want me to listen to 4 arcs in a week before they come out? So this one comes out on the 5th. We Live Here Now by Sarah comes out on May 19th. So, matter of fact, now that I'm saying the 5th, what's today? It might be the 5th while you're watching it. So yeah, I don't know. The 5th might be done past by now by the time y'all see this. Jesus. So next on the list, we have Parents Weekend by Alex Finley. And y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. All I saw was Alex Finley, and I said, you got it. Yup. I'm reading it. And I'm glad I did, because it is a story that takes place surrounding a college campus. You have 5 families who are bringing their kids, their little freshmen, to college, and it's Parents Weekend, and they have planned a dinner with their children. So the parents are at this dinner waiting for their little cute freshmen to show up so they can celebrate them and their success and all of the cute things. Well, the 5 kids, the 5 students they never show up to dinner. They don't show up to dinner. Nobody knows a thing. A day goes by, ain't nobody heard nothing from nobody. None of the kids. The kids are gone. So now the parents are freaking out. You know, everybody got a dark past. This story is told from multiple point of views. We get past, storylines, present day storylines. It is, I feel, going to be a juicy ride because Alex Finley, she know how to write a good twist and some things, okay? Now, these 5 friends, I believe they have a podcast. So wouldn't that be crazy if this is just some little experiment or some little for their podcast to be more viral? Like, I know damn well your ass wasn't playing dead, so you can go viral for your podcast. That would be crazy. So I'm hoping that ain't what it is. Alex, I'm expecting her to do her big one. I read her last book. Can't think of the name, but it came out in December last year. Girl, you are writing these books pretty fast. You using ChatGPT? Don't let me find out you using ChatGPT. You writing a little too fast, Alex. You got some help over there? You got a twin? I don't know, but keep going, girl. So, last on the list of books that I chose, y'all, they didn't give me much to work with, and I am trying to read more fantasy this year, but this one just might be a little too strange for me. This one is called The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. Now, this comes out May 12th. Let me reverse. Parents Weekend also comes out May 5th. It's out. It's out, friends. The Devils by Joe Abercrombie is a fantasy book about Brother Diaz. Okay, Brother Diaz, he has been assigned to complete a task, to go on a mission in a sacred city. Now, he's not going alone. He's teaming up with some mythical beings. He's teaming up with some murderers, some monsters. He's teaming up with a lot of misfits to get the job done. Now, along the way, as we're easing on down the road, we're having our little Wizard of Oz moment. There are elves at the border. Now, these aren't your typical elves. These are flesh-eating elves. So, so he's working with that, along with there are some princes that are willing to do anything for their own gain. So it's a castle somewhere around here, I'm assuming. It's castles and stuff. A whole lot of magical shit going on. I don't know. I don't really read fantasy. I'm not understanding how the elves tie in with the princes and the warlocks and murderers and things. I don't know. But Brother Diaz is not on his own. He has a bunch of devils on his side. I don't know why. I don't know why I chose this book, y'all. I really don't. I feel like I'm not gonna read this. I didn't listen to any of my arcs last month, except for King of Ashes. That was it. That was the only arc I listened to last month. And I feel like they're going to kick me out the program. They're going to let me go. They're going to get rid of me. Oh my God. Oh God. Listen, they didn't even ask me to sign up again. They said, everybody who's still on the payroll, we ain't getting paid for this shit. But everybody who's still on the payroll, congratulations, you're signed to death row. We're keeping y'all. That's what they said. So I guess I ain't get kicked off of Bad and Bougie this time. So hopefully by next year, they don't make us sign up again, because I ain't been doing my due diligence. They gonna look through my social media and be like, this bitch ain't talking about none of the books we released. None of them. So hopefully I don't get kicked off of Bad and Bougie. We'll see. We shall see. Anywho, thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in reading any of these books, or if you have any of these arcs and you enjoyed them, please let me know which ones stuck out the most to you. Put a little swan, little heart or something in the chat, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.